I've been coming to Vanuatu now with my family for nearly 10 years now, and we just fell in love with the place the moment we got off the plane. It's the beautiful weather, the lovely produce here that's fresh and organic, the beautiful fresh water. We especially love the Ni Vanuatu people, and that's what keeps bringing us back here year after year. You know, you've got Port Vila, which is just really rustic. There is no shopping malls, there is no fast food chains. It's just really natural. And one of the things we love about the Ni Vanuatu, or we tend to refer to them as, you know, souls of the earth. They're organic people, kind of connected to Mother Nature, and that connection is just really is what's beautiful and endearing for us. Coming from a Western society, very busy lifestyle, coming here just allows us the opportunity to just get grounded again, reconnect, you know, spend time with friends and family, and just enjoy the company rather than all the bells and whistles that comes with Western lifestyle. Since being here for all these years, we've grown to really love the Ni Vanuatu and have a number of families that we're friends with, that we support. We also support lots of children. And so when Cyclone Pam hit the radar 2 weeks prior to it hitting, we were watching the internet quite, you know, with such concern for that whole time that, you know, it was really quite a worrying moment. And right up until when Pam hit, you know, we couldn't connect with any of our friends here or any of the Ni Van families. Communications were down, no internet, no power, no nothing, and we were really quite worried. That just led us to naturally want to jump on a plane and be here. And so the second plane out of Australia, we arrived, or at least my husband did. He arrived to just literally chainsaws and chopping down trees, and he hired a group of local boys to just help him clear, and the devastation was just absolutely incredible. In fact, when I arrived a few days later, I think it took me probably a good 4 days to just regroup. It was exceptionally emotional. It was exceptionally devastating, and I would have to say a very life-changing experience. I've never gone through devastation or never seen anything like this before, and to see the resilience of the people has just been absolutely incredible. After the 4 days, it was a case of, okay, all right, I'd kind of cried enough, and it was really a case of, well, what can I do now? How do I make a difference? And I had brought with me 90 kilos of tarps. So in the first 4 days, we were just handing tarps out and torches to literally anyone where I saw a little, you know, tin shed. They're literally tin sheds here, and just provided tarps to anyone that didn't have a roof. And that in itself was quite an amazing experience, because the Ni Vanuatu people weren't just sitting around waiting for the government to help. They were out there. They were doing what they can to rebuild what they had. And even for many of the Ni Vanuatu whose homes survived and they maintained a roof after Cyclone Pam, many of them lost everything because of the water surges. It just literally went through. And in fact, one of the roads that we travel on frequently, Devil's Point Road, was washed out and completely is gone. It is no longer there, which meant that all the residents and villages along Devil's Point Road were cut off, and to some degree are still cut off. And it means that the local village, Melemat and Mele in particular, have employment down Devil's Point Road, because there are resorts, there are businesses down there, and they found it difficult even getting to work. So for us, personally, trying to do something was, we just had to find something to where we could help. And for us, education is exceptionally important. And as we already sponsor several children with their school fees each year, when we heard of the plight of the local Melemat kindergarten, it just became a no-brainer, as we say. And so you'll see behind me now, this half-constructed building has half a roof on it now. And we're working over the next few days to complete this building before we return to Australia. So even though we had donated a tarp, etc., the idea is to complete this building so that the kids have a place to call school. And when you see what they were housed in prior to this building being constructed and prior to Cyclone Pam, it's actually quite heartbreaking. And so it's really important for us to get this completed so that the kids actually have somewhere that will withstand a cyclone and storms that they can always turn to. Because after Cyclone Pam, I heard up to 40% of children couldn't return to school because of roofs missing and buildings damaged. I want to make sure this school stays standing should there ever be another Cyclone Pam. Prior, it was a different structure. It was made out of natangura and some posts that were made out of trees, and literally just open air school. That was all they had. Now, what they're going to get is a solid brick construction that is cyclone proof. There is no underestimating the many Vanuatu people. They are very resourceful and they understand Mother Nature. They understand that having a structure like this will mean that they'll be able to handle another Cyclone Pam or any kind of cyclone that comes through. They understand that having a Nakamal as a school is only a temporary solution, that it wouldn't last in any kind of a cyclone. So the benefit now of Cyclone Pam is that they're going to get a cyclone-proof kindergarten that kids for hopefully generations can continue to come to. In fact, of the children that we sponsor, some of them are teenagers and they came to the Melemak kindergarten when it was just a Nakamal. And so now, they will, hopefully future generations will have a solid structure moving forward.